Hello and welcome to another money making guide. Today we're going to be seeing how much money we can make per hour gathering T5 resources in the black zone. Some of you might be thinking this is high risk as we're in the black zone, however I do want to just show you how you can minimize that risk drastically and earn yourself a nice amount of silver. The great thing about this method is it's a stepping stone to higher tier gathering that will get you earning about 2 to 3 million silver per hour because you're going to be leveling up your gathering the whole time you're doing this. Make sure you bring the gathering gear for your most proficient gathering method on this trip, and also taking an escape weapon like a bloodletter would be ideal. I love my normal bow, as you guys know by now, so I'm going to stick with my normal bow. Mount wise, you're going to want to take a mount that is fast and has carry weight. So the best mount you could go for this is the spectral dire boar, but they are super expensive. So alternatively, you're going to want to take a normal boar or a stag. And lastly, you're going to want to make sure you're bringing journals to fill up as you gather to increase your profits. I'm taking T5 journals, but do let me know if you take T4 journals and how well they work for you and for your profit. Now you're going to want to open your map and have a look at the Black Zone portal zones. There are 3 linked to each city, and these zones are where we're going to be gathering. Click on the zone you'd like to gather and make sure you take note of the resources available in that area. You're going to want to make sure that you bring all of your gathering tools that you can use in that area for maximum profit. I haven't unlocked my skinning yet, so I'm just going to go with 2 of the 3 tools that are usable in this zone. Now there can be a fair amount of activity in these areas, but there is a reason that we're going to stick to these zones, and that is due to there being 5 areas that you can run to at any point where you're going to be safe. I've marked on screen now the 5 areas where you can take the shrine to become invisible. It's always going to be the portal back to the royal city and the exits of the zone. That's where all the shrines are and where you'll be safe. Okay, so there are some important things to know as well about the shrines. So firstly, if you attack someone, you'll be unable to take the shrine until your outlaw timer runs out. I found this out in a test with a stranger yesterday. I asked him to hit me so I could test if I could take the shrine after being attacked, which I could, so that's great. But then this happened. I felt super bad, and I'm actually trying to get in touch with this guy to compensate him. He must think I set him up for these guys, but it was totally a mistake. But as you can see, once he attacked me, he became an outlaw, and there were gankers everywhere, and they did end up killing him. So if you are watching this, please get in touch with me so I can compensate you for this. As you come through the portal, you'll see there are shrines all around the entrance. So these shrines, just so you know, will turn you invisible to everyone, and mobs will not attack you when you have this buff. It's important not to click the shrine as you port in, because you won't be able to take it again for another 10 minutes, and we want to save this just in case anyone tries to gank us, so we can run to the nearest shrine, take it, and then you're invisible, you're fine. Now that we're in the zone, we want to dismount and eat a pork pie, and once you've done that, you're all good to go. You're good to circle the zone and gather everything you can as fast as you can. It's also very important that once you've drank from the shrine, that you remain in the zone and you don't head to another zone. If you do change zones, then the shrine buff will disappear, and you won't be able to take it again for 10 minutes, so make sure you stay in the zone and head straight back to the royal city once you've taken the shrine. If you see any mobs that you can kill and gather, as long as you kill them quickly, it's worth it, as you will gather these twice as fast as your normal resources. Okay, so now I've been gathering for 30 minutes, my pie has run out, and that does mean it's time for me to run to the nearest shrine to take the invisibility buff, so I can run back to the city and sell what I've gathered. I only did 30 minutes here, but you're more than capable of taking multiple pork pies and gathering for as long as you want and as long as you have the carry weight. So here we are back at the bank, where I've put everything that we've gathered into a tab so you can see the overall profit. We've made 412,000 in 30 minutes, so for an hour we're looking at about 825,000 for this run. You can get lucky and come across a couple of 5.3 nodes, but unfortunately that didn't happen here, and I want to give you a realistic hourly rate. So with this method of gathering, I'd say you can expect to make around 700,000 to 1 million silver per hour, and it's going to level you up pretty fast as well with your gathering tree. Thank you for watching, guys, and if you did like the video, please consider subscribing and checking out some of my other money making videos for Albion Online.